I'm here today with Darla, Jade. How's the weather where you're at?
I think it's actually snowing right now. I was on my way home and yeah, it was snowing. So I had a call from my daddy. He was like, "Oh, you need to hurry up or else the road's going to freeze over." Because I live on a really, like a bank. So it gets really bad when it snows.
How do you describe the music that you created?
I would describe it as electro pop. Because it's got some like 80s as well, so a bit Scandi. But yeah, it's electronic.
Okay. What's next for you in the year 2021?
I know it still feels weird, doesn't it, saying 2021? It still feels so weird. But I'm working on a body of work at the moment. I haven't fully said what it is yet, because I'm still just kind of early stages piecing it all together. But yeah, there's a lot more music coming out this year, which is really good. I've got something coming out tomorrow, actually, a song that I released in 2020, so the end of last year. It's a collaboration release with Nico DeAndrea, who I've done a few tracks with before, and he's a dance artist. It's a bit more chilled, electronic, I'd say. Yeah, and that's going to be out tomorrow, so I'm excited for that.
Okay. What would you be doing right now if you didn't have a music career?
I think this is one of the hardest questions that anyone asks, because I feel like this is what I've been wanting to do, like something in the music industry, because when I was younger, I wanted to do musical theatre, so that would still be like music, really. But it was kind of like acting, that it's still been the creative arts, but yeah, probably like acting and musical theatre. I don't know if you're counting that, but probably that.
Okay. We're gonna play one of your tracks, Ghosting Me.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I can see your ghost in me. I'm not who I used to be. Broken mirrors, all I see. Demons staring back at me. Someone that we loved, someone that we trust, someone we look up to when the times were rough. This is bittersweet, now I'm incomplete. I wish I could meet the man you could have been. Ooh, 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 ghosting me. Ooh, 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 ghosting me. Token pictures are all I have. Reminds me nothing truly lasts. Distorted visions, reflection cracks. I can't leave this in the past. Someone that we loved, someone that we trust, someone we look up to when the times were rough. This is bittersweet, now I'm incomplete. I wish I could meet the man you could have been.
this song's a little different than the rest of your songs. It's kind of mellow. A little bit.
Yes, this one is a little bit more mellow. It's a bit darker, I feel, this one as well, with the actual lyrical content. I feel like a lot of my stuff that's coming out this year is a little bit this kind of way, this direction. But then there is some upbeat stuff as well. So, yeah.
Okay. When was the last time you performed?
When was the last time? The last time I was actually really lucky that I got a gig in October. That was before the second lockdown in the UK. But in total, in 2020, I must have had about 5 or 6 gigs. And usually I'd have I'd have them every weekend, sometimes twice a weekend. So it's gone from being busy every week and gigging every week, sometimes multiple times a week, to basically nothing. So it's been a hard transition.
Okay. How's the pandemic been affecting your music career?
So it's affected it quite a lot, especially in the live sector and, the performing live, because now it's not really happening. The last year, in the very first start of the pandemic, I was doing quite a lot of live streams on Facebook, and then I'll probably do maybe a few more of them. But yeah, I've still been releasing consistently though, which I'm happy that I was able to do that, because I know for some people that wasn't a possibility, because as well going into studios has been affected. It's kind of slowed things down a little bit. I think now in 2021, because we've had a year of it already, I think it's kind of, we already know how to kind of get around things and how to make things work a little bit more, but it is still really difficult to just plan things. You can't plan any festivals or any shows or any, so it has been majorly affected by the pandemic.
Where can people go and see videos, music, and events?
So all my music videos and some covers and stuff are on YouTube, which is on Darla Jade, if you just type in Darla Jade. And then I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and they're Darla Jade as well. If you just type in @Darla Jade UK, they should all come up, because I do have the same handle for everything. I am on TikTok now as well. Kind of got with the program on that one. I'm on most of the platforms.
Okay. One last question. What's the best advice you ever been given as an artist?
I would say to just keep going. Even if you think you've got nothing else to kind of give anymore, that's the moment really where you just got to keep pushing, and you got to keep going for what you feel you need to do, and to just follow your gut as well. If you know that something's good, and you got a piece of work that you're really passionate about, then make sure that you release that and don't listen to anyone else. You need to just follow your heart, basically.
Well, thanks for being on the show today. Really enjoyed having you again.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thank you.